course is a one-day course, particularly aimed at line managers and those who do appraisals for staff. And the aim of the course is trying to help people to understand how the trust values and behaviours can be used more effectively when they're having conversations with staff, both in the appraisal process but also just in day-to-day conversations, because what we know is often managers find the conversations where it's actually about staff's behaviour and the attitude of staff in the workplace, they're the most difficult conversations to have, and managers don't necessarily have the tools in their toolkit to know how to have those conversations. So the course really enables managers to better understand how they can motivate, how they can manage and how they can develop their staff when they want to talk to them about the trust values and behaviours. What we're trying to achieve is really build on the fantastic work that's already been done in the Trust about introducing a new culture, a new way of working around the values. We've done some really exciting work on values, behaviours and attitude interviewing over the last 12 months, and that makes sure that the Trust can bring in people who actually have the right values and the right attitude and are really engaged with the Trust. But what we need to do is make sure that all the staff who are also working in the Trust also understand what the values mean to them, and by bringing the value-based conversation approach in, it means not only do we recruit the right people, but we keep those people motivated, we keep them engaged, and where we do have people who need to be developed or need to be helped to become more engaged and motivated, managers actually have a set of tools to enable them to do that.
I think life is always about learning, isn't it? And about picking up different skills. And it's actually learning off colleagues as much as the sort of the theoretical side of things about behaviours and how we behave and how other people see how we behave. But it's actually using real life scenarios as well, which support you in taking back into the workplace and how you can manage things differently to hopefully have a better outcome.
I thought it's a really worthwhile course. I felt that the tools that she gave us and the opportunities to practice within that protected environment were really useful. The content was also really quite interesting, and it's really good to hear Kerry's positive stories from how she's seen it work in different organisations to be able to give us some confidence when we're faced with those sorts of issues in the workplace, to actually realise that this tool has worked, and it's for us to make that happen here as well.
Very interesting. It leads on from the last course I did on the values-based interviews, and it really makes you reflect on how you speak with people and may allow them to actually give their opinions to you and tell you exactly what they're doing. I think the whole thing about values-based attitudes, values, behaviours and attitudes, is that you get to understand the people that you are talking to.
I believe the values-based conversation course is a really worthwhile course for all managers to go on, regardless of what area background they're working in or regardless of their level. The values-based conversation course gives the organisation a framework to live their values by in terms of everyday conversations that they're having with their staff, amongst their departments and during broader meetings as well.
I think a lot of people are slightly reluctant to get involved in any sort of management for various reasons. But part of the management is actually looking at yourself and trying to work out, how is it I decide to do things, or how is it we should be deciding to do things together. And all of this is about self-awareness, really. I
believe the course provides lots of opportunities for managers to practice their skills in an environment that's safe for them to have the confidence to go out into the Trust and have those meaningful conversations in a manner which is going to help both parties involved understand what the issue is, understand the need for action, and be able to follow that action through to success.
I will be recommending the course, yeah.